Welcome back. How's it going? How's everybody's day? Today's Saturday, and I know a lot of you going, well, you're uploading, it's Saturday, you shouldn't be uploading. Guess what? Today's actually a special video. I wanted to take a moment, and personally, I wanted to take a moment and thank you guys, because we just crossed the 1,000 view mark. It's actually about 1,075 views or so, and I've been kind of saving this as a backup. You know, I wanted to do this as something special. So the gameplay that you're getting to see here is my personal best in Titanfall. And it's always kind of neat, you know, to break your own record and to do things that you normally wouldn't have gotten to do. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, this is going to replace the 10 a.m. stream, which is obviously, you know, as I'm recording this right now, we're about 30 minutes away, but this is going to replace the 10 a.m. stream, and the 2 p.m. stream is looking like it's going to feature Fish Mafia on Battlefront. I'm not 100% on that yet, but I'm really hoping that works out. So, channel news, kind of an update here before I get into the main topic of what I want to talk about, is I'm currently downloading a new game. We're gonna try this out on the channel. I've got several people that I play with that, you know, we're gonna try it as well. It's called Ark. Some of you may know it, some of you don't. I want to try this game. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to carry us into Mass Effect. Andromeda is, I think the tentative date for release is March 21st. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, S says Heartless will correct it in the comments more likely. Let's see, what are we going to talk about? We covered Ark. We covered the 1,000 view special. Oh, that's what I was going to talk to you guys about. Titanfall. Titanfall 2. As you can tell, I'm still sick. But Titanfall 2. The news came out January 13th, 2017 about another Titanfall 2 DLC. This one, just like the Angel City DLC, will be free. It includes a new 6v6 game mode and new maps. Now I'm going to leave the link to this article that I'm reading here in the description, but I'm going to just read a couple of clips out of it. Respawn has announced that the next free Titanfall 2 DLC drop is coming soon and will include a new game mode called Livefire, new maps, a significant update to playlist interface, and more. The new maps and everything, I'll leave all that for you to read, but what I mainly wanted to get down here, and it's a quote from Respawn themselves, and I think this is neat. I haven't seen another game do it, and if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments, but it says, this is a quote from Respawn. It says, our goal is to allow players to create their own mixtapes and choose which modes they want to be matched in. Would you like to be matched in just attrition, amped hardpoint, and the last Titan standing? Simply select these modes you want to play and hit play. We'll talk more about this and more in the coming weeks. Now, from what that sounds like is that it's letting you pick your own game modes, mix them up into your own kind of, you know, I want to play amped hardpoint, and I want to play bounty hunt, and I want to play attrition, but I don't want to do it only on Angel City. And it sounds like they're finally going to give us that choice. Now, I know they have already announced that, you know, remasters of Titanfall 1 maps and weapons, modes, and more, that's all something that's coming in the roadmaps, and they're going to lay that roadmap out, but it's all coming in the following months, and I think that's really, really neat. And also, the website that I'm sitting here reading is called PlayStationLifestyle.net, and Titanfall 2 was voted the best shooter of 2016 through them. And I mean, I have to agree. I mean, I have Battlefield, and I have Titanfall, and I have Call of Duty, and I personally would vote Titanfall all the way. Battlefield is good, but the game can be frustrating, and it's very team-based, and I find a lot more people want to play Titanfall. Now, I don't want to solely limit this channel down to first-person shooters, but that's why we're going to go with Ark, but Titanfall is going to be around for a while, man. I love that Respawn has made the decision to keep going with free DLCs and maps and, you know, new executions and new catchphrases that the factions say. I mean, I think that all of this is very well done, and I like this 6v6 game mode where live fire is going to be more of it's going to be a best of 5 with no respawn. So I think that's really cool. And, you know, it's also got an objective in it where there's going to be a flag in the middle of the map. So there's lots of ways to win, and it's going to be very, very, very fast paced. And I like to be able to mix up all of my own game modes. So I think all in all, I mean, Respawn's doing a hell of a job. I mean, I don't understand why more people don't play this game. Now, this isn't, obviously, you know, this isn't the footage that I got to play with. I got to play with one guy that's on the subscribers list in this footage. And later on that night, I ended up picking up SS Heartless as well. And then one of which was, I think he was the original subscriber. The guy I'm playing with here, he is the latest subscriber. And I've ended up picking up another guy that was one of the earlier subscribers to the YouTube channel as well. And his name is Potato Monster. Really, really, really cool kid. Really level-headed. He's actually a lot of fun to play with. And I figured, you know, he really deserved a shout-out. I don't know how many of our videos he actually watches, but I enjoyed playing with him. We ended up staying up pretty late last night, the four of us, and we wrecked shop against a guy named Admiral Snack Bar. So, with all that being said, I just want to tell you guys how grateful I am for the 1,000 views. I know that out of 27 subscribers, it takes quite a bit of dedication to get to 1,000 views as quickly as we have. And I'm very, very thankful. I would love to see the subscriber list grow. So, I mean, obviously, if you guys share it with other people and they end up, you know, subscribing and staying on, that would be really, really neat. I wanted to put my computer build in my list last night. I don't know if you guys read the description from the video yesterday, but Newegg wouldn't let me do that. It was being kind of a pain in the ass. Anyway, I don't really have much else to talk about today, man. I will see you guys at the 2 o'clock stream, and like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'm really hoping that that's going to feature the Fish Mafia and Star Wars Battlefront. So, I mean, I'm a total noob at Battlefront. If you guys got Battlefront and you want to play it, you're more than welcome to jump in with us, because I have zero clue as to what's going on in that game. Just absolutely nothing. I just keep shooting at shit, and I die a whole bunch of times. It doesn't even hurt my feelings. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, main that game. I'm trying to main Titanfall right now, and I'm really hoping that Ark turns out to be a very good game. It sounds like it's got a lot of potential, but it also sounds a lot like No Man's Sky. So I'm really hoping I don't get burned, you know, because No Man's Sky was, well, I mean, let's just face it, No Man's Sky was freaking terrible when it launched. And there was a bunch of patches and updates to it that tried to help it some, and it got somewhat playable. At that point, I was already so fed up with the game that I just trashed it anyway. I mean, I didn't care at that point. But anyway, again, thank you guys, and I will see y'all at 2 p.m. for the 2 o'clock stream. Oh, one quick thing before I go, a little side note for you guys. I'm going to be doing a giveaway here soon. And what it is I'm giving away yet, I haven't decided. But to enter into the drawing, all you have to do is leave, you know, in a comment, you know, just leave a gamer tag. PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, doesn't matter. I'm probably either going to do a $20 or $50 giveaway, either on the PlayStation Store or on Steam or on the Xbox Store. But anyway, that was my little last side note. I will see y'all at 2. Come on.
Got a bounty inbound. Hunt it down and eliminate it.
Turn off the lights, go to bed. Now.
Looks like they gave up. Chalk up another win.
Okay, I gotta get out of that. That's just too hot right now.